Are you looking for the best iPad keyboard cases? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best keyboard on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Logitech Combo Touch iPad Keyboard Case. On balance, the Logitech Combo Touch is the best iPad keyboard for most people. Its all-encompassing folio design protects all sides of your expensive tablet, its keys are large and responsive, and its trackpad is comparable to a traditional laptop mouse equivalent. It has a dedicated row of iOS shortcut keys for basic functions like spotlight, brightness control, and more, and its smart connector support means you'll never have to pack a separate power cord for it. It also has 4 different use modes, including a sketch function for use with Apple Pencil, and a highly adjustable kickstand. Like all folio keyboards, the Combo Touch makes the footprint of your iPad significantly larger and heavier, and its key feel, while decent, is not comparable to that of a good standalone board. Overall, however, this accessory offers pretty much everything you want from an iPad keyboard for a fraction of the price of the official Apple equivalent, the Magic Keyboard, which is why we strongly recommend it. However, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't consider other options before you buy it. At number 2. Apple iPad Magic Keyboard. Many iPad users feel that it's Apple or bust when it comes to accessories, and while that perspective isn't always the best, you could argue that it would serve you well here. The Apple Magic Keyboard is arguably the best overall folio option we tested, featuring 2 color options, the best key feel of any folio keyboard, and all the extra features you expect: backlit keys, tons of shortcuts, and pass-through charging for your other USB-C devices. We were particularly impressed with its trackpad function, too, as it's noticeably better than the competition. The Magic Keyboard is, of course, almost double the price of the next best option, making it a significant investment. It also only protects the front and back of your iPad from drops, and it lacks an Apple Pencil holder. Still, if you're looking for the official, truly premium folio keyboard for your iPad, and you don't mind spending a few $100s on it, you should strongly consider picking this one up. At number 3. Logitech Pebble K3 iPad Keyboard. The Logitech K380 is possibly the most popular standalone Bluetooth keyboard out there, and the reasons why become obvious after using it for a few minutes. It's compact, easy to use, and remarkably cheap, coming in at less than half of the price of our budget folio keyboard. It's small enough to throw in your computer bag without much fuss, and it pulls double duty with your iPad, your phone, and any other Bluetooth-enabled device you can imagine. It's worth noting that this keyboard doesn't come with any sort of stand or holder for your iPad, so you may have to invest in one of those separately. It also doesn't have the best key feel when compared to other standalone keyboards, though it certainly holds its own against its folio competition. By design, it also lacks a trackpad, though you can easily set up a Bluetooth mouse to go along with it. As a whole, if you're looking for a standalone Bluetooth keyboard, this is one that'll serve your needs well. At number 4. Keyron K3 Ultra Slim iPad Keyboard. Put simply, if I used an iPad as my primary device, this is the board that I would choose. As a longtime mechanical keyboard user, I find the membrane keys of most Bluetooth options to be mushy and unsatisfying to use for any significant period of time. This Keyron K3 offers enough tactile resistance to keep you typing for hours, and its square keys are easier to use than the round ones offered by various Logitech boards. It's also not as loud and clicky as other mechanical keyboards. If you've ever had a colleague who's into cherry switches, you know what it can sound like. The K3 has all of the Mac shortcut keys that you're familiar with, along with some different backlight options that'll be familiar to many gamers. It's also significantly more durable than its plastic competition, thanks to its aluminum body. At nearly an inch wide, this keyboard is significantly larger and heavier than the K380, which makes it arguably less portable. However, to me, the actual experience of typing is important enough to justify the bigger space. When you consider that it costs less than $100, this is a portable keyboard that you should give a second look, especially if you're used to a traditional desktop model. At number 5. Zagg Pro Keys Detachable Case and Wireless iPad Keyboard. Widely considered the best budget folio keyboard for iPads, the Zagg Pro Keys lives up to that billing. Like the Combo Touch, it offers a wraparound case that protects your iPad from drops or other hazards, as well as an entire row of iOS hotkeys and a function button for even more. It also has an Apple Pencil holder, which the Apple Magic Keyboard lacks, and it has a multi-device pairing option that allows you to swap between your iPad and phone quickly. The Pro Keys has two major downsides. Its key feel isn't quite as weighty or responsive as the Combo Touch or Magic Keyboard, and it lacks smart connector support, which means that it needs to be charged separately. However, some users prefer this separate charge, as it tends to last for days or even weeks at a time, and it means that your keyboard is not constantly siphoning precious charge from your iPad itself. Ultimately, that's a matter of personal preference. Considering the Pro Keys' sub-$100 price, it's a great purchase for those who are looking for a functional folio keyboard that won't break the bank.